The end of the GT Online world. No, not its actual lifespan in real life. Give that another 3 years of Rockstar fucking things up, and then we'll be at that point. I'm talking about the edge of the map. What happens when you reach this point? In a sub, a boat, a plane, we've got all of them. So let's start ourselves off right away with a submarine. Get the slowest one out of the way first. Fun fact, this is actually my first time using the Kraken submarine after purchasing it. Why am I not surprised? So now after a grueling 15 minutes, I finally made it to the edge of the world, and surprisingly, the engine never cut out, which I don't know if it's a bug or if it's meant to happen. You know, it's a Rockstar game, anything could be a bug in this. But nevertheless, I started plummeting to my death until the sub was fully flipped and I drowned in the deep, dark ocean. So now that torture's done, the next one is going to be a lot quicker and still in the ocean. And by a lot quicker, I mean 3 times as quick. I'm talking about a speedboat, because this thing is only 3 times as quicker than a submarine? Really? 3 times? It definitely wasn't because I went off course for a little bit. No, it's the game's fault. But anyways, when I reached the edge of the map, the engine of the boat just cut out, and then I started to go down with the ship, until I decided that enough was enough and I needed to jump out. So apparently the water can 360 no scope shit on your entire career and anal you in 4 different holes at the same time. Yeah, I don't know, but just remember this, because the ocean is a scary place in this game. So now it's time for some real speed. No, sorry, all the druggies watching, not some actual speed that you're used to. Just some speed in like a vehicular, you know, some normal speed. So now once I reached the edge of the map, there was an immediate engine failure and I started plummeting to the ocean below. It was very, very scary, my friends. Don't do this, it was very scary. So surprisingly, the helicopter did actually stay intact when it hit the ocean, and seeing as the helicopter didn't blow up on impact, I knew my only way out would have to be to exit the helicopter. Ah, there we go again. I told you it wasn't the last that we'll see of the ocean anal fucker, or you can say OAF for short. Next up now, we have a car. No, not that car, you fucking buffoon. This car right here. Now, this car became a lot better when, well, first off, I didn't drown this time in the car. But also, secondly, when I realized that this car had boosts. So, I shot across the ocean floor like I was a fucking dolphin. This has to be my favorite one out of all of them, because I'm a fucking dolphin. Now, when I reached the edge of the map, the engine again didn't really seem to cut out. It just prompted me with "your vehicle's been destroyed," which, thanks. Now, once I reached the edge of the map, it actually went out quite positive. I got a free paint job on my car. Quite nice. I didn't really like the color because this type of dark black on a car, it sticks out like a sore thumb. However, I took it nonetheless. It was a free paint job. But also at this point, everything in the car seems to work. The lights were turning on and off. And that's pretty much all I could do. So I just got out the car to see what happened again at this dark, deep depth. So apparently when you're 1/4 of a mile under the ocean, your doors don't work. They can't open. Which is probably actually true because of the amount of pressure they're under. But I can't best looking it up. So if you want to, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you. Moving on. So next up, we have the quickest one out of them all. That's what she said. I beat you to it, so now you have to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. This is the lore around here. But it was the Titan plane. I thought about just getting the normal plane, but the Titan was bigger, and obviously bigger, it means better. Hey, I needed that. Alright then, same story, insert the same jokes here, ha ha ha, move on to the final one that's actually quite interesting. Because this one is actually interesting because it's the Dodo plane, which obviously can land on water. So surely when it gets to the end, even if the wing falls off, it don't matter. The landing gear isn't on the Bissing? The fuck is Bissing? The landing gear isn't on the pissing wings, so surely you could just land in the water. Well, that's what I thought. As when I got to the edge, I did lose a wing, like in the other plane. However, it also just kicked me out when I was plummeting to my death. And I also got back in the Dodo plane after this, after I finished this recording, to do it again. And it was the exact same outcome. I just got kicked out before we hit the ocean. So I guess this game's like, ha, fuck you all. So I mean, here's what happened to the plane and the Rockstar editor clip that I got. Okay, time's up, move on. So what happens when you reach the edge of the map? where you get completely and utterly annihilated by a mysterious being for absolutely no reason. But I think I have the reasoning now, and it's a deep, dark secret that you must not tell anyone, and I can't tell anyone. It's just you watching this video. I know it's only you because, come on now. So I'm gonna tell you this secret. Well, it's because we live in a world that is flat, and it can't be known as public knowledge, okay? If you get to the edge of the world, you get immediately annihilated, okay? You cannot tell anyone. However, now that I told you this deep, dark secret, and the FBI will be knocking on your door in about 5 minutes, why don't you go check out this video up here, recommended to you by YouTube, or check out this video down here, which is my latest upload. However, that said, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.